Barada, welcome back. So we're leaving off from where the last video ended. So it's still day 8, late spring. It's 20 past 1 in the afternoon, Lily. We've just taken on another fertilising contract on field 24. So what I am going to do is I'm going to jump in the big class, the bigger class that we have. I'm going to bring it over to the workshop, and I'm going to stick some narrows on it, because especially with this rain, I think it might be a better option, a better idea for doing the fertilising. We've got our workshop, so we may as well do it. So we'll stick this in here now. We didn't want to stop then, did she? Repair, £20. Customer. Nope, we want weight standard twins. Okay, miters don't do it. There we go. Narrows. God, that looks awful, but job done. I hate narrows on tractors. They look absolutely ridiculous, but will help with the fields. So we'll grab our little fertiliser trailer. Go on. What is the weather like? Is that one in it? No. I don't want to unload. I've forgotten how to get onto the seasons menu. There it is. Okay. So planting, not a problem at the minute. Grass, we can cut and plant. Our grass is growing. What's the weather like? Today it's raining until 3, and then we're good all of Monday and Tuesday. So potentially we could look at buying ourselves a mower and mow some grass. We don't have any of them. Total mixed here. Wood chips. See, as we get into winter, wood chips are going to be massive, so we definitely need to do that. Silage. Where are we now? Today's probably the last decent day of selling it until we get into winter. See, same with diesel. It's gonna taper off a bit, and the air. Fertilizer we're not selling. Ah, bales, okay. Hay. Okay, straw. Right, okay. So potentially we can look at a mower for... I'll turn them off now. So what's our grass looking like? I hate this symbol. This. Right, okay, so around 32. We want our growing state. It's still growing. Okay. Light green. But all around us is the wild grass. So potentially we can get a couple of bales off that. Let's go and do 24. Oh, I forgot to mention, we have invested in Rita and Bob. We have gotten ourselves, I'm going to have to open the gates anyway. I've invested £3,500 and they have bought a taco stand. So we are going to get and take of the profits from the taco stand to cover the ground rental for both the coffee shop and the tacos. So we had a chat. Say I invested 3,500, so I'm hoping that will bring us some money in hourly, daily, give us something to munch on as well. We get free tacos. We'll get all of them eventually, but you know, can't fault free food. So that is a progression there. We're sitting pretty well at just over 220 grand. I'm trying to figure out what the next best, what we need to upgrade next. Potentially a bigger tractor, and we'll get rid of the little one. But I don't know. We also need a mower, a baler trailer. We also need something to do, start cutting the trees. There's a big list of things we need to buy, and then we also need to buy or invest in a proper warehouse. I think all of our equipment's sitting out in this all the time. You know, especially as we come towards winter, it's just going to get ruined. So it's deciding in what order. You know, if I start cutting the grass and then baling it, I need somewhere to store that. So a warehouse, new warehouse would be a good idea. All the equipment, store the bales, make the company look a little bit more professional, especially now we're starting to take on a few more contracts. But I need to do things to be able to get the money to buy a warehouse. I'll get the contractors in. We should be able to take down the steel structures we've got now, get a bit of scrap money for that as well. I'm still waiting to hear from the insurance company about the trailer and the two cars, the car and the two trailers. So as soon as that money comes in, we should be able to, excuse the hedge there, we should be able to invest a little bit more. We want that one, we want that one. We should be able to then invest in other equipment or bricks and mortar. I really don't know which to do first. So you know, I mean, I want to. Where were we again? Then we can look at this grass. Where was the grass? Or silage, because we're going to turn it into silage bales. See, the next couple of days, if I can get a load of silage bales made and sell, then that's a little bit of profit coming in. If I just cut the wild grass that we've got, what was the growing? See, then the growing and the harvesting we can do right the way up until winter. So we might be able to get 3 cuts out of our grass, 4 cuts up on the trees, up on 32. Three cuts would be nice. So we're not, I mean, whether I look at potentially doing hay if we get in the summer, so then what I could do then is bale silage now, store that, as we get drier weather, cut and bale hay and make silage, make total mixed ration to sell. That's if there's a market for it. It would mean getting some more equipment potentially to be able to do the total mixed ration. I'd have to have a word with the locals and see if it's something that they're short of. Would they rather silage, or would they to make their own total mixed ration, or would they rather total mixed ration made ready, if that makes sense, which is going to be needed more in the area, and which is going to be more profitable for us. That's a good point. They'll take that, right? So total mixed ration is that one, I believe. So does anywhere buy it? The sawmill, that's wood chips then. Okay, there's total mix. Silage farm, take total mix ration at 375. 93 or 101 for silage. Or 199 silage at the cargo ship. Interesting. So more investment to do the total mix ration, but we get more profit potentially from it. And we could do a bit of both. We could, if we make enough silage bales, then we can use the silage bales to and sell silage as well as keep some for total mix ration and sell total mix ration. TMR, just call it TMR. Could do a bit of both really. What was the sawmill? So the sawmill takes, where's the sawmill? So sawmill obviously takes wood chips at £94 for 1,000 litres. Doesn't give me a price on logs. So it's whether I get, I'm going to use a chainsaw because I'm not going to do huge amounts at at a time. I'll do a row, maybe half a row at a time. Do I chip it? Do I log it? Do I get a wood chipper and leave it up at the field? And just take a trailer load every time. Handball them into a chipper. Interesting. Right, I'm going to crack on with this. I'll see you in a bit. We're 20 past 2 now. Shouldn't take too long to do this field. We'll see what the weather's like, and if it does stop, then potentially we buy ourselves a mower. Mow the wild grass that we've got. Tidies the area up a bit as well. And we're going to have to get a baler then, aren't we? Okay. Right, see you in a bit. Right, Connor's on with that fertilising. It has stopped raining. We have got some time. So, I am going to... Yes. We're going to buy a mower. Let me just check. I mean, this here... How do I use this thing now? A 67% growth. There's only 10% moisture in it. I don't know. It's a bit of a mess. It needs it. Yeah, it's only 67% growth. I don't know. I don't know. This is really frustrating. Because I mean, if we look at my tablet quickly, right? So mowers, we've got. This is what I'm going to buy. The front disco 3600. I need 70 horsepower, but I would like to then at the same time bale behind me with this, which is a 145 horsepower needed. It's a Unirapper, class Unirapper from Roland, but so that would mean I would need a 215 horsepower tractor. Now our tractors are either 140 and 165, so I either use the bigger tractor that we've got and just do a pass with the mower and then do a pass with the roller afterwards, or Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. Invested in a new tractor. Oh, we invested in a new tractor. What am I doing? Why is my game glitching? There we go. See now, and we've got 1, 2, 3, potentially four storage units that we need to tear down if we're going to go for a new warehouse as well. We're late spring now. I'm just trying to figure this all out because we're not planting, so don't worry about planting. The only thing we are planting is grass. We don't need to plant grass, it's growing anyway. So the only thing we're going to harvest is grass. Now, the weather, right the way through till Monday. So we've got 2 days of dry weather. To cut the grass and bale it. We got... Oh, he's done. I'll tell you what we might do then. 37. Let's take that on. I'll text Connor. Let him know that he needs to go over to field 37 now. I'll do field 9. Where's 37? Oh, miles away. It is what it is. Right, you can come out. Actually, if he heads up that way, he can check on the grass on 32 while he's up there. Right, I'm going to have a ponder at this. He wanted to pop off. He had an appointment for a haircut. Vein thing. So, oh, I've gone the wrong way. We'll just go all the way to the end then. We are going to pop up this way and we're going to check on... Oh, I can cut to the gypsy camp, can't I? There's transit, must be the other transit down stuck down there then. Right, I know we can go this way. Pop through here, there we go. I knew there was a track here. Right, we can have a quick look at 32 as we're passing. He's gone off to get his hair cut, so let's have a gander at this. We want this one here. 53%. So that needs to grow really quickly. Oh, is it 0%? I'm not sure what that means. And these trees. Does this wonderful equipment do trees? It's a tree and it's ready. It's a fir tree. We're going to get some chip-ins off that, definitely. Huh? Apologies. Pushed the wrong button. Let me just quickly get back to my tractor. Sorry. Right. 37 we're going up to. It's definitely going to be chip-ins, I think. We're going to get some lovely chippings off that. Now, whether we're going to 37, aren't we? We'll go across here. Whether we chip on the field or whether we chip back in the yard, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going to be best. Can I get up there from here? I need your help, guys. I really need your help. What do I invest in next? Do I go bricks and mortar and sort the yard out? Do I go get my baling equipment ready? Do I get what I need, my chipper and bits that I'm going to need for the wood chips, or do I wait for that a bit? Do I invest in a bigger tractor to get some of this work that I know I'm going to need a bigger tractor for? I am in a quandary and I do not know what to do. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. I really don't know what to do. We're making tidy money. We've done the fuel run. We've done a water run. Someone did tell me about potentially the scuba diving club may need a monthly delivery of air, compressed air for their diving activities. So it's something that we need to find out about, because again, if I can do once a month, it's a little bit of income for very little work. I'm I just don't know what to do for the best. What's going to be needed first? The trees can wait until winter. We've got plenty there. The baling, like I said, we're going to need. We'll also need a baling trailer. We've got the Massey for picking the bales up. One of the Colin must have taken that for this morning. His haircut better not cost that. I'll tell you that now. It's his money. It's his money. Right. I don't know what to do for the best. We need a baling. Grass-wise, we need a cutter, a mower, a baler, a trailer, and somewhere to store them. I know the silage bales are wrapped, but we need somewhere to store them, really. Wood chipper for the trees and somewhere to store the chips, wood chips. Realistically, we could do with a bigger tractor to pull the baler. The smaller tractor will do these bits and potentially mow as well, but if these are tied up contracts like this, which is our main bread and butter, contract work, this is what we are, contractors, so I'd rather use, or do we just bite the bullet, return the two smaller tractors and see if we can get a good deal on two bigger tractors, so that we have got one for contracting and one for the yard for our own work. So many options, too many. I don't know what to do. Grass is growing very slowly as well. It's frustrating. We haven't had any baling contracts yet for the, which is another thing that I've been told the locals like to sort out, is baling. So that might have just made my mind up. If we're going to need baling equipment for contract, we need baling equipment for our own use, then baling equipment would be the wisest choice. On a side note, so looking forward to this new farming battle royale challenge that we've come up with on our YouTube farming simulator page, community page. There are, I think, 4 or 5 of us maybe. We're doing a 60-day challenge, 60-hour 8-week challenge, sorry, yes, 60 days, where there are rules. We start on a map, all at the same map, all with the same amount of money and same equipment, and it's who can make the best and who can make the most money in the time. We are videoing it all. I am looking at potentially streaming a couple of episodes as well. I'm looking at a Twitch account potentially as well. So it's really quite exciting. Something that's completely different, something none of us have ever done. Right, let's accept that. Boom. Fertilized field 9. Where's field 9? It's over there, isn't it? We're all the way up there. Oh, we may as well. We've got the equipment on. Let's head down there. Yeah, so there's let's say a few of us that are signing up to it. Seba, another YouTube channeler, he plays on PC. He's going to be the referee, but I'm sure he'll take any comments and comments on any of our videos. Let's say there's 5 of us, and we're going to be putting out, each of us are going to be putting out 60 hours worth of videos over the coming weeks, over the next 8 weeks. It's an 8-week challenge. It's plenty for you to all watch, and I think will be quite interesting to see how we all tackle the problem of gaining the most money. There are rules, obviously. We're not allowed to download any cheap mods, any sell point mods. We can use any tractors or equipment mods we like, but that is the only mods that we're allowed in game. So the different routes we're all going to take is going to be really quite interesting to see, I think. Bit of fun as well. And if you haven't seen already, there's 2 challenges that have been put up. Well, not challenges, just insights to your... I've done a top 10 tractors for the game. And I've also done top 3 harvesters and put it out to our community for anybody else to do the same, just to see if there's any equipment out there that one of us hadn't thought about using. Someone else suggests, looks through it, shows us it a bit. Might be a change of equipment for someone if they see something they've never thought of before. Again, just something to look at, to do, other than it helps gameplay, I'm sure. You know, some people... Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Field 9 we're doing, aren't we? You know, some people stick to the same tractors every time. So, you know, I just thought it'd be nice to see what else is out there and see other people's opinions on these, on their equipment that they use. There's always something out there that you're going to miss. You're always going to miss something. You're never going to see it all. You're never going to get to try it all. So if someone suggests something that you think, hang on a minute, never thought of that, that might be a good idea. Why not? We are a community after all, the farming simulator community. We all enjoy the game, and if we can find different, better, different ways of playing, then why not? It all helps everybody. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be doing my videos. And like I say, Mr. Sealy P, massive inspiration to quite a few people. Got them into the game, got them into doing their own videos. It's just showing that it is possible to do and enjoy still and entertain other people. One of my sons, Connor, who's also in this Let's Play, has messaged me last night saying that he wants to download it for his Xbox and he wanted to cross-platform it, which is gutting for me. Giants, why haven't you done it? Because I can't cross-platform against Xbox. It's there's only a couple of games I can cross-platform, and they're games that I really don't want to be playing. Fortnite is one of them. Let's collect on that a minute. I'm pretty sure, I think I just saw the gold mine that I was talking about the other day. I have a feeling... Yes! Right, I wonder how Why are we not getting any contracts for this then? Maybe it's the wrong time of the season. Maybe he's not getting much up at the minute. He's down there by the looks of it. I'm gonna have to try and catch him at some point and see if we can get some delivery work from him. Oh, I hope he hasn't called the police. Let's, quick, let's get out of here. I hear police. Right. And take this back to the yard. How can I get out of here? Can I go? Is there a gap in the hedge down there? No. I can go out through there, can't I? Yeah. No, it's trespassing. I don't want to get shot. You know what these gold miners are like? Is there an exit there? Oh, look at that. Jump out here. Okay. Take this back to the yard. Yes, big quandary. Really don't know. Tell you what, we're going to go across these fields here because it just gets me off of the roads. May as well cut through to my little lane. Yeah. I always have this issue. When I have money, I do not know which way to go. I think bailing's going to be the best idea if we're going to be getting bailing contracts. Because we lose money if we borrow their equipment. So I'd rather use our own equipment and do it that way. But we are going to need bigger tractors, I think. Just for efficiency more than anything. Rather than doing 2 runs, you can strap the mower on the front, baler on the back, and away you go. But then do I sell the smaller one? Or do I keep the smaller one for the forestry work and sell the medium one? Oh, just don't know. And do I get my equipment out of this weather? Look at this sun coming up now, it's beautiful. Right, have we got any other contracts up at the minute? Got a sewing on 27. Where's 27? Oh, across the yard. Tell you what, I might just do that. Let's fill this back up. Park her up. If we're going sewing, we'll change the tyres. Oh, Jesus. Far too big for around here, right. Let's just go keep the standards. Yeah, we... Oh, no. Oh. 20,000. And that will give us a 205, which will do the mowing. And... the baling. For 20 grand. Let's leave it at that a minute. Will my... What's my seed? Will my little one... What are we... 140. Will that pull the cedar? 120. Just. So if I take on that seeding contract, we can chuck the little class on it. We can upgrade the engine on the medium, and we can use that for the mower and the baler. Let's run this down to field 27. What do they want seeding? Soybeans. There we go. We still need to invest in a planter as well. Keep forgetting about the planter. Right. I might get one of the boys to follow me over in the truck. They can crack on with this. I'm gonna upgrade because it's still 215, isn't it? It's 145 and 70. 145 and 70. Yeah, it's 215. So even if we spend 20 grand on the engine, it's still gonna be 10 horsepower short. Turning is down here somewhere. There she is. And that is 27 there. So, living in Wales, it looks like we might be going back into a full local lockdown, full national lockdown, as it were. It would appear. So, for 2 to 3 weeks by the sounds of it. Whether that includes schools or not, they haven't told us. If it's definitely, we'll wait until midday today. Today's Monday. We're going to wait until midday to find out if it's actually happening. Just they seem to think that it will give a short, sharp shock to the virus and stop it in its tracks, give the NHS a chance to catch up, reset, as it were, is what they're thinking. They're equating it to turning your TV off for a minute to reset it if it's having issues. Don't ask me why. So Mr. Drayford is going to be letting us know. Obviously, being a school taxi driver, I don't know whether we're going to still have work. As to when, well, obviously this week is our last week until half term, then they got a week off. It's supposed to have 2 weeks, but they changed it because of everything to a week. Why is this not lifting? No, that's the... What? No. That's lights. That's on. It's not moving, is it? So yeah, whether I'm going to be still in work next week or on furlough again, I don't know. It's frustrating not knowing and having to wait. I hope everybody else in the rest of the country is doing okay. Rest of the world. I know some places have got it worse than us, and some places haven't. But it's all a bit in the air. This is a really long cedar, isn't it? I wonder if any manufacturers have come out with anything new recently and suit our needs better. Bigger tank size possibly, and a bigger spread would be nice. Ooh, I wonder what's there. That looks like greenhouses. I wonder if we can get any deliveries from them. Any transporting jobs. I'm not sure what they grow. Pop over there and have a look in a bit. So I mean, it's coming to what, 20 to 6 in the evening now. I really don't know what to do for the best. We definitely need to do some work somewhere. We need to do our own stuff as well, because the contract work at the minute, until this is all seeded and fertilised, and I don't know if we're going to have to do any weeding. It's another thing, another bit of equipment that potentially we'll need. Alright, I'm going to crack on with this. I'll see you when it's finished. Good morning. We're back on day 9. No other contracts came up last night, and after all that thinking, my head hurt, so we went to bed. I thought we'd give it a go this morning and see where we are sitting, because I just don't know what's the best to do. I don't think spending 20 grand on this to get it almost to its horsepower is wise. Potentially getting rid of that one, bumping that one up and buying new, a more powerful tractor potentially is an idea. I'm thinking this now might be a false economy, because we haven't used it yet. Our fertilizer is carrying enough and our seeds is carrying enough. This seeder I think is going to go, because again it's only a 3 meter, we're not using it. Potentially this might go because this is a 9 meter, and I have seen in the catalogue a 12 meter that is a pull behind with wheels and not as wide, not wide either. So potentially that might go. We'll keep this, or we might go for the Lemkin front carrier. I don't know. Right, I was down the pub and I spoke to the local scuba diving outfit. I need to sort that out, but it's fine. And they are in need of a contractor to deliver tanker full of air on a monthly basis. Now, I noticed at the pure water plant that we could purchase air. So we are going to grab a load and see what the dealio is. Again, may as well put this tanker to use. I think it's a good idea. If they need local contractor to supply them, then we are a local contractor, and we may as well take the opportunity to supply them. The petrol station are really happy, and the shop, with their water and fuel. I think it's going to be early summer before we need to do another run for them. Same with the airport, they're not chugging through it at the minute, so no, it's something for the future we know we can do. Right, just in here then. So there's the Oxy Fresh Water, and here is where we can get air from. So I've got a feeling I need to turn something on. Let's have a look. No. Maybe I need to turn it on here. That's for that though. I'm confused. Let's try that. Let's stick this on. We are in the right place, aren't we? Apologies, pure water. Purify water plant. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, I've come to the wrong place. Right. That's where we buy it. I'm assuming we can... Diving club want it, yes. Right, okay. So, we need to go all the way down. That off. So I mean, if I'm going to keep an eye on the contracts board after we've done this. If it's nothing coming up, it may be a case of we skip a day and just try and make some progress, I think. This is the first video we've... It's always around here. It's the first video we've gone through where we're spanning 2 days. Just because it looks like the work is closing down for the minute. Just because of the season. So we are trying to find jobs, really. Find things to do, because obviously not owning much of our own land at the minute. I could go and fell a few trees, but it's figuring out how to store them, where to store them. I'm gonna have to buy a small, potentially small trailer to put them in to get them back to the yard. I might just fell a few and pile them up, season them that way, stack a few piles up maybe. I don't know. I hope you're still enjoying this so far. If you've got any comments or any suggestions on where to go, where to put what my next what my next challenge, or not challenge, but my next task should be, then Straighten up. That was rubbish. Let's have a look now. Oh, I've got to turn it on, and wake up. Ah, wake up, Red. Come on. There we go. Let's buy some air. Let's hope the scuba diver needed plenty. What's this going to cost us now? This is costing some money. $20,000. Okay. Let's hope I make some back. Right, we are going to the marina. Go, 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 go. Right, let's head down the marina, head down to the scuba club. Scooby-Dooey-Doo, and see what they're willing to pay for 32,000 litres of marina air for their tanks. So I think this is going to be once a month job. I don't see them needing a huge amount. Mind you, going through the summer they might need a second delivery because tourists coming down and renting their tanks. Ooh, alright, you cut me up, son, you cut me up. Right, okay. Doo-doo-doo. Come on. Let me in. Let me in. Thank you. Now, if I'm correct in thinking, the scuba divers are over this way. Where? What happened there? Oopsie. Where are we? Keep going. Lovely people having a picnic. Ah, there we go. Okay, let's unload. Turn you off. Let you unload. Scuba diving in Sussex. Well, look at that. That's a nice little boat, isn't it? That's the scuba boat. So that's what they go out on. Well, isn't that interesting? Playing a bit of fetch with Ragnar. If I can remember how to throw this thing. There we go. Go on in, boy. There's a good boy. Found it? There it is. Well done. Okay. Why are we glitching out? We'll leave him for a bit. Let's check the dog board. Let's have a look. Okay. Some fertilising jobs. 26 and 36. Let's take the grass off because 26 it's down the road. Right, okay, we'll do 26. So obviously this is going to get a bit boring for yourselves, so apologies again. You don't want to see me fertilise another field. Let's go and put different tyres on this. I should have left them on really, shouldn't I? Thinking about it. I've got a feeling it's becoming a bit stale at the moment, and I apologise for that. Okay. There we go. Stick some narrows on. Go and fertilise these two fields. We're jumping around a bit, I'm sorry, but it's just... I have, however, in my boredom, been in touch with the dealership. The seed runner has gone, and so has the little seeder. I phoned them up, they gave me a fairly decent deal on it. I think that's why we're up to 308,000 now. Just equipment sitting around that we're not going to use. Potentially I want to upgrade the seeder we do have now, and with that they'll have a bigger tank, so we won't need the seed runner. The seed runner I think has just become a not needed piece of equipment, so risked it a bit there, didn't I? 26 we're going for, which is the one just on the inside. Okay. Yeah, there was no point in keeping around. Idle thumbs, idle hands and all that. They got impatient, so I sold them. Right. I'm going to seed this then. Fertilise this, should I say. I'll see you in a bit. Right, so that's those two contracts done. 2 fertilising jobs. And nothing else at the minute. So I think for now I'm going to call this one a day. So I need your help. What do I invest in next? What route do I go first? New tractor, baling, mower, a machinery shed, equipment for the forestry, for doing the the chipper. Do I upgrade my seeder for a new seeder? Do I invest? Do I make some investment in the land? And like I say, do the machinery shed. Do I invest in the machinery with potential for upcoming contracts? I need help. Please. Idle thumbs, too much thinking really is not good for me. With the amount of money sat in the bank, it needs to be decided. So I'm going to call it for that. Call it for now. So I shall see you in the next episode. May Odin favour you.